Hello everyone and welcome to day 10 of the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. If you haven't been watching all of our videos, the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge is something my mom and I are doing while we're stuck at home. Not quarantined, but like all of our state is quarantined, so basically quarantined. And we're doing a competition. We both have to come up with a new bracelet pattern every day. And post a tutorial video on it, and we're seeing who can get the most likes and views. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up below, and that will increase my standings against her. So this bracelet here is kind of time consuming. When you try to make it, just make sure that you have enough time to be able to commit to the bracelet or have a plan for a good stopping point and all that, because there are good stopping points. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to make a little bit of a new bracelet to show you how it's done, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish this one off. So I'm going to start making this little loop for my jump rings, and I pick up 10 seed beads. I actually want them all to be in one needle. And these are size 11-0 seed beads, I believe. You don't want to go any smaller than that. You can use 10-0 seed beads as well, because we will be going through the seed beads like 4 times. So you need to make sure you have enough. There we go, I got my 10 seed beads. And it also uses a lot of string. I use this wildfire beading string. This is the 0.008 inch. I'd recommend the 0.006. Oh, here it is. I'd recommend this one. And you're going to want probably a good 5 to 6 feet of that. So I've got my 10 seed beads, and I'm going to go ahead and reinforce that. By going through it again in the opposite directions. And this uses 2 different sizes of rondelles. This is actually 3mm rondelle, and these are 4mm. But first I'm just going to make the base, which uses a whole lot of... Oh, what am I doing? Which uses a whole lot of seed beads. Something weird appears to have happened. So I'm going to fix that. Oh, I just made it worse. I don't know what's going on here. Every once in a while I get weird knots in my string. If you watch my videos a lot, you can see that it happens a lot more than I'd like to admit. Oh! Looks like I was doing it with the wrong needle. Okay, so let's try that again. Gonna get my 10 seed beads back on. Oh, I moved off of the camera too. I'm sorry. So this is kind of difficult to edit out, so I'm just going to leave it in, and you guys can see how real life beading happens. It's not all perfect, and sometimes you have to redo things a couple times. So now that I got my 10 seed beads on, I'm going to go through it in the opposite direction. To make a loop. There we go. Now it's a reinforced loop. I'm going to go through the first seed bead a 3rd time. There we go. And now I'm making this inside part here. And I'm going to pick up 12 seed beads on each needle. So it's going to take quite a bit of scooping time. Whoa, there's a giant seed bead in here. There we go, there's 12. I'm going to get 12 on this other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more. 11, 12. Okay. And then I'm going to pick up one more seed bead and we're going to cross there. And then I'm going to do that again and pick up 12 more on each needle. And I'm going to keep going until I have 9 of these loops. We'll be back in a minute. So now I've made my 9 loops and I'm just going to make my 10 seed beads little jump ring loop here. So I'm going to pick up 10 seed beads on one needle. Two more. Here we go. And then I'm going to use that to go through, or use my other needle to go through and just reinforce it. I apologize for the dogs barking if you can hear that. They've been kind of crazy from being cooped up in our house all the time with us. I don't blame them. Okay, and now I'm going to take this needle that's coming out from over there. I'm going to send it through this one seed bead in the middle. And the first seed bead of my loop. And now we're going to start making these really edges. Let's get the camera to focus. There we go. These frilly edges. Okay. So I'm going to pick up 7 seed beads with my needle coming through the top. And this one, the size of the seed beads matter, so make sure they're relatively uniform. So I need 2 more. 6, 7, there we go. And I'm going to go through counting seed beads after the one where the string's coming through. I need 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go backwards through that one, and I'm going to go through 2 of them. So I'm coming out of the second seed bead and make a little loop there. And I'm going to pick up one of my 3mm rondelles. And this time I'm going to go through the 4th seed bead. It's not focusing. There we go. The 4th seed bead from the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one right here. And I'm going to go through 2 of them actually. And just pull that tight. There we go. If it doesn't look perfect, that's okay. I'm going to pick up 7 more seed beads. Got some tiny ones. Let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And I'm going to go through, I'm going to count from my loop 1, 2, 3, 4 seed beads there. I'm going to go through 2 of them. There we go. And then pick up a 4mm rondelle. And then I'm going to go through, this time, the 5th from the bottom down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go through 3 of them this time. Oh, I'm off camera. I'm sorry. Piper. My cat just jumped on me. 3 of them. There we go. This video is just full of weird things happening. Such is life. Okay, and now I'm going to pick up 5 seed beads. Oh, this one's a weird size. So I need one more. I'm going to count 3 from the edge. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go through 2 of them in the opposite direction. The cat just jumped on something weird. Someday I'll have to show you guys our cat. And I'm going to pick up one of my 3mm rondelles and then go through the 4th from the bottom loop thingy. And I'm going to go through all of them this time. And then here I'm going to go through this one seed bead right before the seed bead we crossed out. And then the seed bead we crossed out. And then one seed bead on this side. And then you're all ready to start doing this decorative thing down here as well. And you're going to have to do it on this side too. And this is quite time consuming, as you can see the number of things that it takes. So I'm just going to skip ahead to where I've finished it already in a different color bracelet. So here I've done all the way up. I reinforced this loop and now I have my strings. So I'm just going to tie them a couple times. And then you're going to need to bury your thread and cut it off, and then you're all set. I understand that this is kind of a complicated bracelet, so if you're a beginner, I suggest looking at one of our simpler bracelets first. The B's and the C's, the ones with names that start with B's and C's, I believe, were some of the easiest ones, so if you want to go check out those. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to ask in the comment section, or you can message me either on Facebook or I believe you can message people on YouTube. I'm not sure. If you can figure out how to do it, do it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our videos, please like it and then subscribe to our channel to be notified when we post new ones. I'll see you next time.